We are going to be styling according to your zodiac signs.
What am I wearing? You just made Bridget like horny.
Hair is up, it's getting serious.
We're not doing that idea, we're doing mine. Hey guys, and welcome to Clevver Style. Hi. So let's talk about astrology.
Anyone? Anyone?
So whether you even know anything about astrology or your own birth sign, you do know that it's literally everywhere. It's truly like what people eat and breathe. Like I know I read my horoscope, sometimes read a little too much into it. Yeah. I personally am a Virgo. I know a few things about being a Virgo. We're very hardworking, organized, a tad judgmental, but it's all within good reason.
Sure, Jan.
I'm an Aquarius, but I think I'm very bossy.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I just think Aquarians are really bossy and dominant, and they know what they want when they want it. Sinead and I are not experts. We know a little bit about our signs, not too much, but today we actually brought in an expert from Clevver. Leah, come on out.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Hey.
Hey.
I'm a Gemini, just squeezing in here.
Oh yeah? Is that like a Gemini thing? They squeeze themselves in?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Break down for us the difference between people like Bridget and I who love star signs, know enough about our own star sign, and truly can like be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm an Aquarius, or yeah, that's my Virgo. What is the difference between that and what you are, which I would consider probably like an absolute expert?
Yes. Thank you for considering me an expert. You know, I am a basic witch. That's the name of my podcast, Basic Witches. So I've been learning about this stuff for 3 years. And what I think is very cool about astrology is like, you don't have to believe everything, but it is a way to get to know yourself and embrace the different sides of yourself. Like I have 2 sides. We're a little bit crazy, but like we're fun.
And we're both Gemini vegetarians.
So Bridget, Virgo, how would you describe the Virgo style? Do you feel like you dress like a Virgo?
I kind of think I dress like a Virgo. The older I get, the more I think I am a Virgo, especially in the workplace. So yeah.
That makes sense. Sinead?
Well, I think there's definite things about the Aquarius style that that resonates with me. Like my androgyny fashion icon is Harry Styles, and he's also an Aquarius. And for a long time, I was always trying to figure out like how to make my tomboy style work, and that's kind of when I discovered this whole vibe of like androgynous clothing, which is masculine and feminine elements.
That is perfect because today we are going to be styling according to your zodiac signs.
Ooh.
I styled outfits for both of you based on your signs. Each sign has different characteristics, different vibes, different colors. And then after I show you guys the amazing outfits that I chose for you, you're gonna go to the mall and style yourselves. As a Virgo, as an Aquarius, and you know, we're not just gonna style, we're not just gonna do that. We're gonna boost this up a notch and turn it into a good old competition, baby. So I'm gonna judge both of you on who did the best styling for each of your signs.
All right, I'm confident, anxious, but confident. I'll do it. I did my homework.
Of course you did, Virgo. Diving right in with my outfit, I'm a Gemini. Geminis are known to be a Jack or Jill of all trades. They kind of do it all. Very quirky, eccentric, eclectic, very fun and playful. So I totally feel like my outfit embodies that playful, youthful energy. I got this fun, quirky bucket hat. It's a masculine sign and it's mutable, which means it's kind of go with the flow. So I got the denim that felt very masculine, but it has stars on it to match my earrings. Cause you know, Geminis, we like to be the center of attention. We like to feel like a star.
Shine bright, don't be shy, be a star.
Geminis we're kind of hot and cold, light and dark. We got the dualities. So I have the stars for the night sky, and then I have this shell purse to show like the deep ocean. We kind of got it all, as above, so below. Gemini is an air sign, and I felt like this hat looked very airy. It also kind of looked like water, so again, the duality. And I feel like Geminis, like, we love a little pop of color, a little. The color for Gemini is yellow-orange, which I found very interesting because I don't gravitate towards those colors at all. But it also makes sense because Geminis are known to be very fun and optimistic and playful. So I got this orange satin halter top, and then to match,
Oh my God.
Fire
Wow.
shoes. I know I'm not a fire sign, but I just loved them, and it tied in with the purse and the pink.
I think this really does embody you, no matter what. Like I wouldn't even question this as an outfit on you.
100%. It is definitely like your personality, and you always wear bright colors, so it doesn't. It's not like shocking to see you in bright colors at all. So,
Love color.
yeah, so I actually think it totally works for you.
I am one for statement pieces, but in such a different way. Like the shoes for me, I'd be like, okay, if I wear these shoes, then everything has to be like a little more muted because these are so loud. But I love the fact that that is paired. It is matched with the shell bag, and it is matched with the bucket hat.
That's what's funny about this whole outfit. It's basically all statement pieces, which is so Gemini. All right, Bridget, Virgo, you're up.
What do we think? What do we think?
Wow.
I
Oh,
love this. I
it's
love this so much.
gorgeous.
It's so chic. It's so considered. I love all the details. I love the color actually like a lot, and I don't know, like a jumpsuit. You should wear more jumpsuits. You don't wear a lot of jumpsuits.
I really don't, and I'm absolutely in love with this. Like I saw this and put it on. It just fits like a glove. It's so comfortable. I love it.
It felt very you. It's very elevated chic, but also like ready for work.
Elevated chic. You hear that?
You just made Bridget like horny.
So Virgo's color is green, so naturally I had to go for something green. And then there's a lot of like browns and tans, a lot of neutrals. They're very earthy. Virgo's literally an earth sign, so it makes sense that it literally looks like the earth.
Yeah.
Virgo is very like work-centric, boss bitch, let's get to work, let's make some money. So, but let's stay organized and on top of our So I wanted you to have like a very organized, clean feeling bag. That's where this like faux croc tote came in, and show that matching bag inside.
Nothing makes me happier than a bag in another bag. If you check my everyday purse, there's 4 more bags, but this one's even more satisfying because it matches, and I love that.
So good. And then the shoes, I wanted a neutral shoe, something flat, easy to kick off, because Virgos love being in touch with the earth.
Yeah, I think this is very much chic, funky Virgo,
Yeah.
whereas where I tend to do more of like a classic Virgo in everyday life, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this color?
I love this color. I
Yeah.
actually don't own anything
I was gonna say, I
in
don't know
this
if
color.
I've ever seen you wear anything in that shade
No,
of green.
when I was younger, green used to be one of my favorite colors, like absolutely favorite color. I've like progressed more onto like reds, but I think this is a very flattering color
Yeah.
is the thing. It's not like green, it's like green.
Virgo is a feminine sign, and they're mutable, which again means they're like kind of go with the flow. So I literally took that as I want to find a flowy feminine outfit, and this is so that.
Yeah, this is definitely something too where I don't like tight clothing, so this is absolutely perfect. But what about the jewelry? Like I'm personally a gold jewelry fan, but is
Yeah.
gold another thing with Virgo?
So I did ask people on my IG story, like, if you're this sign, what do you kind of wear? And a lot of them did say Virgos wear gold accessories. So I wanted to find gold that also like very much goes with browns. And I love it with this neckline.
Cheetah, I'm a big fan of cheetah. I've never actually owned cheetah sunglasses. Again, when I say I dress like classic, I stick to like my staples. So like I have 2 pairs of Ray-Bans I wear all the time, aviators and the wafers. That's just like what I gravitate towards. But these are so cool.
Classic.
I actually
chic.
like those a lot.
Yeah.
So overall, I really do love this outfit. Like I said, the jumpsuit is my favorite piece above all. I really love it. Shoes are not my total favorite. If I'm gonna wear a slide like this, I prefer a flip-flop. The bag, I do really enjoy, bag within a bag. I love the brown. I love the 2 aspects of it. I think that's great. The sunnies, I think, are super cute. I wouldn't personally wear them, but with this outfit, I think they go. And again, the necklaces, I love gold. I wouldn't choose these, and if I was gonna wear like a layeredness, it'd probably be bracelets of gold. But this is what a Virgo's supposed to wear, so I gotta follow it for the shopping.
So as a reminder, Bridget, here is what you will look for while you are shopping. You're looking for the color green or browns and natural hues, something flowy or feminine, something academia and work-life centric.
Hey, Leah,
Hey,
what am I wearing?
you're like, what the hell did you do to me?
No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade.
Keep in mind, I was not styling for SINEAD. I was styling for Aquarius. I know you hate heels and showing your toes, but you know, today we're taking risks. So Aquarius is a masculine fixed sign. So the
Agreed.
denim is very like masculine, but Aquarius is known for being like a free thinker, a little rebellious, but they're also fun. Aquariuses are very fun and they're hippies and they just love to have a good time. So I definitely wanted chains and like funky, chunky accessories. I wanted to have this pop of color and the metallic to kind of bring some playfulness to it. I love this clear bag, but it's also like a little bit punk rock. And obviously Aquarius, aqua is in the name, so Aquarius is all about blue. That's the color of Aquarius. And I picked these snake earrings for you because Aquarius feels like a little rebellious, a little like they might bite ya.
Who, me?
I think you look so good.
I think you look great too.
There's a lot of elements of this outfit that I feel like resonates with my personality as an Aquarius, or like at least feels Aquarius. I agree. I like the more masculine vibe of it. I definitely feel like I'm such a stickler when it comes to like structure, and I do feel like there's a lot of structure missing from this piece in particular. So even though I like things to fit masculine, I also like it to have a little bit of femininity to it as well in a different way, not girly, but more like a considered feminine element. But I honestly just feel like that's just the vibe of this piece. It's just supposed to be that way, but I like what you're going for sure. It's a personal thing. I don't like heels. I don't like strappy sandal heels more than anything in the entire world. I think there's a lot of elements of an Aquarius in here. I just think it comes down to like personal, taste for a lot of these things.
I'm really curious though, other Aquariuses, like let us know in the comments, would you wear these shoes? So Sinead, remember when you're shopping, you're looking for the color blue, you're looking for something kind of masculine, and you're looking for a little punk edge.
Okay.
All right, ladies, you ready to go shopping?
I think so.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yes, let's see what the mall and the stars have in store.
Okay guys, so we're at the mall shopping. As you know, a true Virgo, I wanted to sit down and kind of map out where I wanted to go and what I needed to look for. So what Leah had said was looking for something green, and if not, like something earth tonesy. So I'll have to really look up what that palette looks like. Something feminine, so flowy, maybe a dress. I mean, that jumpsuit was to die for. The accessory can be more of like the organized, book smart type of thing. I love that bag too. So I'm gonna start at Nordstrom, which is right behind me. Yeah, let's see what we find.
So Sinead, what is your game plan today?
Well, I feel like I'm gonna just go hard for me first and just see if naturally just being an Aquarius allows me to find the elements of an Aquarius. I'm gonna start with Adidas. Everyone knows it's my favorite store just because it just makes me happy.
Okay guys, I'm in the dressing room so I can take off my mask and talk to you for a minute. It is sweater heaven. So I found these two like earthy toned pieces. The lighting is like not doing it justice, and it is a little bit loose along with these cool, like loungy almost, but I think if you dress them up with the right shoe, this could be like a truly complete outfit. While I love the jumpsuit, I want to do something a little bit different, but I definitely think we can do better.
She's literally in the men's section right now. So it might be a little too masculine, but hey, she's the Aquarius, not me. So.
Okay, so hair is up, it's getting serious. So I wanted to do a little Virgo extra credit, and I've been looking up best lipsticks for Virgo, like the best colors. So I'm gonna head into Sephora and see if I can find any of these that are listed.
I think I'm a little bit all over the place, but that has nothing to do with being an Aquarius. I think that's just has to do with being Sinead. I take a really long time to make decisions. I kind of have to like see a bunch of things, but once I decide, then I'm pretty good about it. I think I have to channel into a specific outfit because right now, casual is just too broad. That's my entire life. So I'm gonna go for high-waisted jeans, some sort of crop top. Maybe that's where I can put the athletic back into it. Maybe that's an athletic crop top of some sort. And then go with some boots or something just to get like the edgier side of my style and some like fun accessories. Because I do like a lot of accessories.
We have one that's called Bridget, but I don't think I can get that one. I'll be back for you. Lipstick acquired. Now, we just have to find the outfit. But I think I'm gonna head to Aritzia I feel like their fall color palette might work well. So let's mask up and go in.
I think I'm truly the one human being on the face of the earth that doesn't like tie-dye.
All these colors are fabulous. I think this might be the place.
Oh my gosh, look who I found! It is our Zodiac sign queen.
Hey, Gemini in the building.
Gemini in the building. Okay, so now I'm trying to find the shoes of it all. I'm thinking of like a flat.
I love those green flats.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see those.
Really?
That would match my pants that I just bought. Oh my gosh, I love these. How's Sinead doing?
She's having a hard time deciding, but I think she's well on her way.
Okay, so I have acquired all my items. Here they are. And I did have a last minute shoe change. Leah doesn't even know about it. I couldn't bring you into Zara. It was an absolute madhouse. But you will see, and you will see when we get back to the studio.
Bridget, I am living and dying for this outfit. You look like a CEO. How can I invest in your company?
Well, let me tell you, Leah. First off, this is our product. It's me. I'm a great investment.
Well done.
So I really tried to follow the 3 guidelines, which was greens, feminine, and something like academia, something like that. So I was going in with the goal of finding a pop of green. And it took me a minute to find everything, but once I hit the right stores, the color palette really was just there. I think it really helps that we're transitioning into fall. So a lot of like the muted browns and tans that you were talking about were out in full in stock. So I hit the jackpot on that. So I wanted to do a little bit different styling than the jumpsuit. I wanted to put together something that I could probably wear to a Clevver shoot, to a meeting, to dinner, something like that, as opposed to the really fun jumpsuit look. So I went with this right here, as you can see. I have these brown shorts that I got from Aritzia, which definitely had the most of my color palette as a Virgo. I had to look it up, I had to make sure I was getting the right things, but I definitely found these shorts, and they are a little bit flowy. For the academia of it all, I thought the blazer was a really nice touch, because this can go over so many things, and I really just love the oversizedness, and like it covers your back, the white of it. It wasn't like totally in the color palette, but I thought with all of the other colors, it was okay to kind of like mute this for sure.
Totally.
And then for the bag, again, it's a muted color. Practical has a strap. You could fit, you know, everything you need in here for a day, or you could wear it as a simple clutch to be a little bit more like chic. And then as far as like the feminine vibes go, I got some little gold hoops to add to the gold hoops I already had, because opposed to the gold necklaces, I wanted to add gold in a way that I also personally would add gold, but also keep the Virgo element in. And then another feminine touch was the shoes. And the green, of course, I wanted to incorporate the green. This is a little bit more green, like I said earlier, but I do love this as well. I originally had flats, like you guys saw. Leah saw them, she picked them out, but when I was in Zara last minute in line, I was like, no, I need those. Like, I absolutely need those to complete this like feminine touch look. And then this is just a black bodysuit from H&M, just something to throw under. I think you could really throw any color under there. I didn't want it to overtake any of the pieces that I wanted to stand out, like the shoes or the blazer, so I just threw that on under. But I'm really happy with how this came out, but how did I do?
You killed it. I love the pop of green, and you have all the neutrals, and black and white counts as a neutral, so that totally works. I love it. It's very Virgo.
I forgot about my extra credit.
Oh.
So I was looking online.
She's like, can you stop talking for a second?
Classic Virgo.
So I really wanted to add a like makeup element or something, so I was looking up best colors for a Virgo to wear as far as lipstick goes, and I found this NARS color called Claudette. Unfortunately, they didn't have it, but the nice woman Karen at the NARS counter quickly pointed me to a color Rita, which is very, very similar, and I wanted to add that because this is so muted. I wanted to have like a pop here and then a pop with the green at the bottom.
So Virgo to do extra credit.
Nerd alert!
I think you did such a good job. I think like if the materials were a little bit different just because I don't like even gravitate towards like that satiny feel. I would 100% wear this outfit. This is so versatile for like actually a lot of people because it just makes a lot of sense and it's comforting, but it doesn't blend in either. Like you would still stand out. It still has a lot of presence to it. I think it's the shoes for sure. Also, I need that lip color in my life. I like wasn't sure what color it was gonna be, but it's like almost like a rosy blush. I'm obsessed with it. It looks so good on you.
So pretty.
It's so pretty.
I definitely feel like myself, just a little more elevated, and I feel like this girl can walk into a meeting and be like, we're not doing that idea, we're doing mine. Or she's at the bar ordering a dirty martini with a couple olives in it. So she's very versatile, she's very fun, but she gets stuff done.
So Bridget, did you learn anything about yourself throughout this process?
So I learned I'm much more like a Virgo than I thought, not just in personality traits, definitely in the way that I would dress or put colors together. This makes total sense for me. I'm actually happy that I learned this, so I'm like, I am myself, I feel.
Badass babe. G.I. Jane is in the house. Sinead, talk us through this outfit.
All right. So blue being the main color, for me personally, one of my absolute favorite colors in the entire world is navy blue. So after my three main colors, black, white, and gray, then I branch off into like my next layer of colors, which is like burgundy and navy and like a slate or like a charcoal blue. And like this is kind of like a charcoal blue and I'm obsessed with it.
It complements your skin tone like crazy. It's so nice.
So I got this bodysuit. It's from Aritzia, and I love the way it fits. It feels very modern and very chic. The material's really nice. And then I got these leather pants from Aritzia as well. I really like mixing materials, and I feel like that's also like just the rebellious side of an Aquarius, just kind of be like, well, that's fine. You know, you can wear this material with that material or whatever. And I wanted to embody the masculinity of an Aquarius, which is the oversized pants. They just feel masculine. They look masculine when I look at them in the mirror, and I feel like just even together, this being like a cutoff, there's just something very masculine about this outfit, and I dig it a lot. And then for my punk accessory, I got these Doc Martens, which I am obsessed with. This particular style has a bit of like a grungy type of vibe, and that was really what I wanted to channel for that punk rock accessory type thing. I also like the idea of Doc Martens because I do feel like they're very versatile. You can wear them with so many things. For my jewelry, they're actually very subtle, which is so not me, but so there are these little eagle eye.
Oh yeah.
Cute.
I love those. I think you completely nailed Aquarius from what Leah has taught us, while also still nailing Sinead.
Yes.
That's the hardest part too, is because you almost like expect to be like your sign just automatically, you know?
You killed it. When we first went into the sporty stores, we're like, okay, she's gonna get like an athleisure outfit, and I'm really happy to see that you went something different. This is so badass. It's definitely rebellious. It's definitely masculine. I love it. I do wish I saw just a little bit more blue, but we're complex beings.
This is blue?
It is blue, but we're complex
not that
beings,
blue.
so like maybe your other signs were influencing why you don't like blue, because you're not just an
No, I love blue. Don't get me wrong. I love blue.
I think you rocked this, and I think you look just like yourself with the Aquarius edge, and she just couldn't help herself. She had to rebel a little bit, but she still followed the rules.
It's true.
I just a little.
What did y'all think? Are you gonna start dressing like your signs?
I think I'll be more conscious of if I am, but I don't know if I'll follow all of the rules per se, or all of the guidelines per se, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Virgo not gonna follow the rules?
They're more guidelines, but I'll definitely notice when I am and when I'm not.
I think there's a lot of elements of an Aquarius that I already incorporate. I think if there's anything I can incorporate more is just to try even to be more riskier, I guess, with my wardrobe, you know? Like I respect that about a lot of Aquarians.
But Leah, who won? Who did better?
Oh, classic Virgo
did
wants
better?
to know who the winner is. Well,
I did extra credit, so plus 5 points.
I was like, when is she gonna bring up her extra credit?
You both killed it. You both did so good. But I'm looking at the 3 different things, and the extra credit does help a little bit, so I feel like, Bridget, you were the winner.
I'm not gonna say I knew it.
all those weeks you put into studying Virgo finally paid off. You know what? I am happy for you. I really am. And you did crush it, and you do look hot as hell.
Thanks.